I've had people literally say, black people don't fuck with you. You've betrayed your race. I'm gonna look in that camera. They can go to hell. They can never come back. I wish for one election that every black person would vote Republican.
If you're looking for a bourbon that's good, tastes good, whatever. If it's your speed, go ahead and go. verdictbourbon.com. If it's not your speed, just go on. Scan code is right here. I'm trying to get my finger right. There you go, right there. Scan code is right there. Go look at the reviews and you tell me if it's the best bourbon you've ever gotten. Stephen A. Smith went on Cam Newton's show, and I thought he said some pretty powerful things. Y'all got to listen to it. Come on, roll the clip.
But when I feel betrayed, bro,
who did?
I said what?
Who did it?
No, I'm just saying.
But
I'm saying, like, bro, it could be women, it could be some of my boys. I've had people literally say, black people don't fuck with you. You've betrayed your race. We don't want to fuck with you. Cam, those people can never come back in my life. I'm gonna look in that camera. They can go to hell. They can never come back. Because to know me, you know that cut deep. I almost lost my career because I look out. I cannot count the amount of times I've put my ass on the line for us. I've been me. I've been me. Y'all changed. I've been me. And I'm gonna stay me. It ain't changing, bro. When I see people, and that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about betrayal. You in my life, I got love for you, we tight, and you gonna say shit like I betrayed the black community? They talking about me with this politics. I can show you a speech that I gave in 2007, right before Obama took office. In 2010, at Vanderbilt University, I said, listen to this quote, politics. I wish for one election that every black person would vote Republican. What? How can you say that? I said, it's simple. Since 1964, the black folks, we have been giving our vote to the Democratic Party at an exorbitant rate. Therefore, they know they got our vote, and they don't have to cater to us as much as we need them to. The Republicans know they'll never get our vote, so they don't give a damn about us. And as a result, we're the only community in America devoid of representation, which is why we're considered disenfranchised. I'm tired of that. What I want is to put ourselves as a community in a position where both parties have to work to get our vote.
Can I ask you this? Do you think you covering politics like you cover politics, in the words of your mans, is that good for business, your business?
It has the potential not to be. We'll have to see. So far it is. I think I'm doing pretty good. So far it is, but it has the potential not to be. But here's the point. Cam, if I thought like that, I'd never be here. There's plenty of decisions over the years I could have made that would have been good for business. But I had the courage to tackle the issues that I felt passionate enough to attack. That's what makes me me. I've always been fascinated by politics. The Super Bowl, to me, outside of the Super Bowl, there is nothing that I love more than presidential debates. I'm talking about me getting, in my case, cheese doodles, not popcorn, okay? I'm talking, in my case, I'm talking about the cheese doodles, the little snacks, and I'm watching the debate. That's how I always knew I would be a good debater. Because I used to do this, I used to watch this stuff religiously growing up. Even when we talk about politics now, bro, I'm not giving up my money. You got to give up your money according to FCC equal time rules in order for you to run for the presidency of the United States. You got to give up your money. I work too hard for my paper. I ain't giving that up.
So are you running for...
I'm not. I am not running. I am not running because I ain't giving up my paper. They said I had to give up my paper. It ain't happening.
We got one more clip, but I just had to comment on that. And me and Steven talked about this. So since he put it out there, I figured, because I would never. I mean, God have to come and sit in my living room and get me and my wife and convince me. We go back and forth a couple times, before I ever run for office. It's a dirty, nasty game that yield minimal results. And that's why a lot of high-powered people, like when you look at New York, you go, why? They didn't have no candidates, because good people don't want to get involved in that. I'm telling you, I told my wife this last night. I ain't never been in a shady situation a day in my life with a woman. Never. It ain't never been a question. I don't think I ever been with a woman when I was drinking, except my girlfriend. That was my girlfriend at the time. And that's before I got saved. Don't worry about it. But I ain't never been in a weird situation. I ain't never had nobody accuse me of nothing. I swear, but I put my life on it. Let me run for office and be winning. Somebody gonna pay somebody to come out the woodworks. Cause I've been pretty popular for a long time. I've been popular for like 6 years now. Millions of views. People recognize me everywhere I go. Nobody ever said nothing crazy about me because I ain't done nothing crazy. Wait till you run for office. Some girl, and I'm gonna blast you. Don't play with me. Don't let them people get you exposed. I'm gonna tell everybody your business. But some girl gonna take his money and go say, Brandon did this to me. And that's what they do. And they put it out there and they lie about you. And then by the time you correct it, or if you don't want to speak on it, the lie already then went around the world 3 times, and now you framed it something. Only because you wanted to do what's right for the country. Ain't nobody finna give up hundreds of millions of dollars to do that, unless you Donald Trump and you crazy. Donald Trump gave up billions of dollars. That dude would have been way richer than Elon Musk if he hadn't been the president, to be quite honest. I ain't giving up my money unless God told me to. Y'all can't tell me to. God got to do it. All right, here's the part what Stephen A. Smith has said about dating. I always wondered. I had to talk to him personally and ask him, because I think he's not married. I think he got a kid, but I don't blame him. I love my wife. I have a great relationship, but not everybody's relationship good. As you know, roll the clip.
What do you look for in a woman?
Intelligence, conversation. Well, let me scratch that. That's 2 or 3 on the list. Sex appeal starts. It starts there. If I'm not interested, I'm not interested. Yeah, it's just that. It's just the truth. We're not gonna sit here and lie. If I'm not attracted to you, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. Okay? I like what I like, and you need to possess those qualities. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. It's just that simple. Sex appeal. Figure it out. So that conversation, intellect, and domesticated. Because you see, I say that. I'm seriously. Somebody needs to say that. We need to stop this shit. This assault against masculinity, it's gonna end with this. I don't care. I can cook for myself. I don't want to. I want you to cook. I'll pay for the food. I'll take you out. I'll take you out every week. Yeah. We're doing it. But damn it, listen, my sister Carmen, one of the greatest cooks ever. Rashawn can throw down, by the way. He can cook too, right? I'm not him. See, he don't mind. He'll tell the wife, I got you, baby. I got this. Let me cook the chicken. Hell no, that ain't Steven. No. Only thing I'm doing for myself is getting up for some cereal. That's it. I'm not cooking. I don't feel like it. If I have to do that, why do I need you?
But
that's me. I'm just being that. I understand it comes across as chauvinistic, but I just finished saying, I'll take you out. I'll buy the food. I'll take care of whatever you need me to take care of. But damn it, I walk through my crib and you there, I better not smell pine sol. There's a problem. If I'm smelling pine sol, why are you there? Why? My sister has her own family. If my sister knows I'm coming, the minute I walk through the door, I'm smelling food. She knows that. She's my sister. You the woman in my life and I'm smelling pine sol, that ain't gonna last. I assure you that. Go get the brother that don't mind. I hope he can offer you what I'm offering, because it ain't gonna last. I'm just telling you my flavor.
Yeah.
That's me. Ain't gonna change.
It's pretty interesting. Let me just touch on that real quick. As a man, you gotta think, a lot of men think alike, but there's levels to this, right? When you got $100 million contract, I think you can afford to say that. Some people can't afford to say that because if you're a regular person, you working a regular job, you got kids, man, you can't do that to your wife, right? Y'all both working. You can't be like, you gotta cook every night and you going to work just like I'm going to work. Y'all gonna have to split responsibilities. But if you making money like Stephen A. Smith, the woman you with ain't working, or she don't have to work. At his age, she's probably not working. And you're gonna cook. I mean, what else you doing around the house? Like my wife, she got a full-time job with that 5-year-old we got. That boy is a full-time job. I love him to death, but man, yesterday we were together as a family the whole day. And he, mama, 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 mama. And I was going crazy. I said, boy, if you just be quiet for an hour, can you play the quiet game? So I don't want to hear you talking. Don't make a noise. Go in your room and just be quiet for an hour. You've been running all day. So I feel bad for her. So she got a full-time job at the house. But at the same time, it's like, I'm working all day too. I'm up here all day. And then when I get home, I'm working. So I expect my wife to kind of, cook and clean up and whatever. And we got somebody to help and stuff. So I expect that to be done. And you know how much more productive I am when I go home and everything is clean. All my clothes are folded. All my cleaner clothes are there. Boom. Underwear, everything folded. Nothing dirty. Nothing on the floor, nothing dirty. Everything clean. Dishes clean. I ain't thought about a dish in 5 years now. But that clears my mind to be focused, and that's why we do so well.